What's going on, y'all? It's your man Inferno, and welcome to another video here on RGTV2. This is episode 3 of Storytime. And today's story, man, I can't even lie to you. I never thought I would tell this one. This is the story of when I was a Lyft driver and I had gotten the freakiest pair of customers ever. All right, so before I get into this story, I want you guys to do me a solid. And if you enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to get down with the family. And hit the notification bell so that you know when new content is dropping. And also make sure to check out the main channel, Rebel Gang TV, so you can watch what I do when I'm, in my zone. So, let's get into the story, shall we? So, this was about some years back. I had picked up a woman from a country club and took her downtown. For those who don't know, and you watching this from another state, I live in Cleveland. So I took her downtown, in the downtown Cleveland, from a country club in one of the nicer areas. So I wound up in Euclid, and I had to pick up these two people who requested a ride. Now, back at this time, if you paid for the ride, you could bring as many people as you wanted into your Lyft or Uber. You know, hey, you paid for it. So that's when that was before they, did the Uber pool and, you could pick the number of passengers, blase skip and all that. I don't know how it is now because I don't do it anymore. But anyway, so the bar I picked them up at had this real rocky parking lot, and there was a lot of cars. Like, it was very narrow. So I had to turn around. I had to pull in, turn around, just so I can get out of the parking lot. I'm about to say driveway. But anyway, so the guy who ordered the ride, he seemed pretty quiet, humble, chill, all that. But he also had a friend with him, a woman that came out and drank with him. Now, I wasn't good at reading signs at that time, so I didn't know that they were both wasted or that he was just trying to maintain his composure so that he would look normal. But the way she was walking, and like sort of stumbling, wearing these wedges, walking on these rocks, I should have known she was having a hard time. She was lightweight drunk. Not even lightweight, she was totally out of it. Both of them. So what I didn't know until after I completed the trip was I was just taking them from one bar to another one all the way in Mayfield. So I had to hop on the freeway for that. Anyway, so we start driving. I'm in the car. I got these two random strangers that paid for a ride. I'm taking them to wherever it is they need to go. The girl asks, because she sit in the front earlier, the guy wanted to sit in the back seat. Don't ask me why, they just did. I let them, customers always right type of business. So she's in the front seat asking me, can I play some gangster music? I'm like, yeah. So, I put the Pandora, I go to my Pandora, I put on my 90s hip hop, and it just starts playing all the classics. Like, the first thing that came on was Gin and Juice by Snoop, and I was just letting it ride. But that's when I made a mistake. Because the guy in the back, was egging her on. Like the more hype he got and the more hype she got, they were just hyping each other up. It was like having two hype men in your car, in my car, and they were just egging each other on and keep taking it a step further. And that's when I saw just how drunk these two were. You got this guy in the back seat of my car yelling every 5 minutes, and it was about a good 20-minute drive. So every 5 minutes until we got to the destination, he was just yelling out loud, like, I want some weed, but I can't have any because my job drug tests. And this was all in my ear, and he's just reaching between the two seats, just yelling it like that. And the girl in the front seat of my car, like somehow she turned my front seat into a strip club. Like, first, she was sticking her leg out. She took her leg. She's literally sticking it out of the window like that. And then, she starts playing. She starts pleasuring herself in my car. I'm trying to keep it professional. If this was like a regular trip, I could have enjoyed this. But, I'm trying to make that money because, one wrong move and it's game over. They could report me or something. And but at the same, and on top of that, I'm going 60 miles an hour on the freeway. I want to look and enjoy the view, but I gotta focus on the road and I gotta keep it professional. So it's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like on one hand, I want to chill and have fun with these two, and enjoy the moment, but at the same time, I gotta maintain this hustle, get that bag. So first she does that, then this is where it gets crazy. She takes the seatbelt off. She gets up, like she literally like starts to get up like this, and then just turns around. Now, where my hands are is like the back of the chair, like the back of the front seat. Like this is the back. She's got it. Next, she's on her knee, got her knees into the seat, and she just starts like she starts twerking and grinding all up on the seat. And then, again, he's in the back of my ear like, woo, woo. And then, his catchphrase, I want some weed, but I can't have any because my job drug tests. I'm like, she's making my day. You making me want to kick you out of the car. So that's when he's making things even crazier. Like he's yelling to her like just to take it even further. Now this part I wish I couldn't make up. I wish I was lying, but I'm not. So he's in the back seat of my car and he just out of nowhere just yells, yeah, girl, show him your titties. And she did it. And then on top of that, he's like, no, let him really see him. And she's trying to grab my head and just try to, I guess, shove him in there. But I'm trying to push back. Now, normally it's like, I want to be in there. But again, freeway, 60 miles an hour. Now turned into 65 because I really got to get him out of the car. I really got to get him out. And so now it's like, she's trying to make me enjoy this. But remember, she's drunk. I can't do it. Like, I want to, but I can't. I gotta do the right thing. Why? Because when you're drunk, you're not in your right mind. You're not making the right decisions. So the only thing you can do in moments like this is back away from it. And that's what I had to do. I had to get out of that situation. So the only thing I could do was tell myself, the sooner I get these two out of my car and to wherever they need to go, because I didn't know it was another bar until I got there. So, she's really teasing and I'm really trying to focus on the road and get out of here. So finally, we reach the bar. The name of the bar is called the Cork and Bottle. Ironically enough, the bar is next door to a hospital. So, get alcohol poisoning, 2-minute run to the ER. But anyway, I drop them off. I swipe my phone to it say that the ride was complete, and she's making these sexual passes like she wants me to follow her into the bar. I can't do it. Again, like on one side of me is like, you should do it. You should go. You got to do it. But that angel on my shoulder is like, bruh, she's drunk. No, don't. And to make matters worse, I got to go to the bathroom. Now, I could have went in the bar, but I said, you know what? I'm going to go to the hospital. Because there's no line, and it's way cleaner. And I won't lie, the twins were nice, but it was only for a short glimpse. But I'm glad I didn't do anything else. I'm glad I didn't put my hands on anything. I'm glad my hands stayed on the wheel the whole time. And it's funny when you do the right thing, because that's when you feel great about yourself. But there's always going to be that thought in the back of your head where you're like, what if? But there's a louder voice that says, ignore that. Nope, nope, nope. So you know what? I regret nothing. I got a good view, but that's all it was. It was a good sight. And it was the best $20 I ever made with a $5 tip. So I think I was right I think I did the right thing. Anyway, y'all, that's the story. I know you was probably expecting some more things, like some crazy car explosions or something like that, or the police were involved, which, by the way, that's a miracle in itself, because I really thought the cops were going to pull up on us, but they didn't. And anybody who lives in Cleveland knows when you're driving from Euclid to Mayfield going down 271, it's police central. Like, cops are literally sitting almost at every emergency U-turn section. You know, that little U-turn gap where it's like emergency vehicles only. A lot of them are right there, and some are even across, like sitting off road in that grass, just waiting for you to mess up. And it's a miracle, because the way she was moving and trying to cause me to crash the car off the freeway and flip it, trying to force a motorboat, which I had to fight against. Man, thank God I'm here. But anyway, yeah. I hope like I said, if you enjoyed it, let me know. You guys know what to do. And if you want to see some more, let me know. And, let me know in the comments if anything like this ever happened to you. So with that being said, this has been Story Time. I'm your boy Inferno, and I'll see you guys next time. Rebel Gang!